Muslim Americans are being categorized today as the Japanese Americans were in the 1940s, which caused stereotyping cultural groups as a threat to United States security. Living in San Bernardino, we suffered a traumatic attack on December 2, 2015, by two radical terrorists who shot and murdered 14 people and wounded 22 others. Never would we have thought such an attack would occur within our town.
This is just one of the many attacks that have occurred throughout the years that have led to connecting Muslim Americans to terrorism in the public's mind. Looking back at our history, we can see how America also unfairly connected the Japanese Americans with Japanese who attacked Pearl Harbor in 1941.
A day after the attack, the United States claimed war against Japan and the internment camps began. Over 110,000 Americans were moved into internment camps and relocated across the country. Hirabashi v. United States, 1943. An American citizen of Japanese ancestry failed to abide the Executive Order 9066, which placed a curfew from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. on Japanese Americans.
He was incarcerated and taken to court where he argued that he was a law-abiding American citizen born in Seattle. His lawyers argued that the executive order denied constitutional rights, but after 2 months of deliberation, the jury sided with the president. Guilty?
Korematsu v. United States, 1944. Korematsu was convicted of failing to abide the Executive Order 9102 because he refused to leave his San Leandro home, which was located in a military base.
He was taken to court and 6 out of the 9 appointees sided with the president, calling it constitutional. Endo v. United States, 1944.
Endo was evacuated from Sacramento, California, and was sent to Tule Lake, California War Relocation Center to live in an internment camp. This was sent to the district courts, where it was decided that the citizens who were proven to be loyal could not be held in internment camps.
Their release was granted and the last camp was closed in March 1946. Knowing how the Japanese Americans felt, being categorized as a threat to national security and having many of their basic civil liberties taken away, we can only imagine how the Muslim Americans feel now that the U.S. is doing similar things to them.
Terrorism has become more and more common after the 9/11 tragedy, where 4 coordinated attacks were carried out by the terrorist group Al-Qaeda, killing thousands of people. Since 9/11, Americans have begun to view Muslim Americans as a national threat.
The horrific events of September 11 were among the many incidents that led up to a discussion on a travel ban. Being part of a town that suffered a terrorist attack, a few emotions come to mind: terror, fear, horror, shock, agony, helplessness, and worry for our friends and loved ones.
We were all shocked that this had happened. Although San Bernardino is one of the most dangerous cities in Southern California and we are familiar with crime, we never expected terrorism. We all felt that our town was never going to be the same again. Though such a tragedy occurred, we as the students sitting in our classrooms that day, a short distance away, understood that judging a nationality, religion, or race is not healthy for an inclusive nation. As Franklin D. Roosevelt stated, no loyal citizen of the United States should be denied the democratic right to exercise the responsibilities of his citizenship, regardless of his ancestry. The principle on which this country was founded and by which it has always been governed is that Americanism is a matter of the mind and heart. Americanism is not and never was a matter of race or ancestry.
Yo soy americano.
Shom American.
Watashi wa Amerikanji desu.
Soy estadounidense.
Je suis américain.
Ya Americanits.
I am American.
Have a nice day. Thank you.